Hey guys, so I feel like I have not done a normal video in a long time due to IMATs and vlogging and okay. First off, I want to say thanks for the response and thanks to you guys for being so patient for my makeup collection video. I'm surprised I got through it that quickly. I guess because things were so organized and I went through and it was so fun to do. And I'm sad it's over. Like, I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead. This is a face of the day and review video. This is my makeup. It looks a mess right now, but I'm going to break some things down to you. What was I getting ready to say before that? I feel like there was something else to say. Oh, also, my GoFundMe page for my younger brother's tuition is still up, and I still need help. We raised $600 through you guys, and I appreciate it. And we took that money and put it towards him, obviously. And but like I said, my goal was like 15 grand. I know that's a lot, but I'm trying to get this year paid and senior year. And with my granddad passing, and a lot of our money went into, funeral arrangements, things like that, and I mean, granted, it wasn't a lot of money, but still, just that switch in our lives. It's just a lot of things switch. Bills had to be taken over from someone and things had to be taken over. Things had to be taken care of. And so that kind of depleted our finances a little bit. I know I went to IMATs and dropped all this money, but that is neither here nor there. Do not judge. But even with the IMATs thing, like, I know it seems... I spend a lot of money at IMATs, but I actually plan on spending even more. But I did give to my family first, and they were like, for different things. They were like, "No, Candace, you need some money for your trip." Like, it was crazy in this house. But anyway, back to the GoFundMe. So any help will be appreciated. Share, comment. I will put the link in this video or down below or however I'll figure it out. But anyway, now let's get on to the face of the day and review. So this is my face. It looks a mess. I'm going to explain why. Not due to the quality of the makeup. My eye, of course, like, I rubbed my eye today. Like, I don't know. My contacts do not like makeup. And it's not all the time because at IMAX they were perfect. But I don't know. So I'm going to get close in so you can see. But I was rubbing my eye. This had nothing to do with the makeup. I'll show you what I was wearing. Please follow me on Instagram. I posted a picture of this look when it was fresh and it was done. But nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into what I have on my face. I'm going to start with my face. I used my NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation today. And while this is not new, like you guys know I like this, I did not set it with a powder today. Which I didn't necessarily do it on purpose. Like, as I was doing my makeup, I realized I just didn't set it with a powder. I set my under eye, but I didn't set anything else. But I also, I did my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer, but I also sprayed this new Skindinavia Makeup Primer Spray Oil Control. And I sprayed that on before I did my makeup, and I did not top this with a powder. So I was like, oh, I gotta share this with you guys. And this is what my face looks like. The makeup has faded a bit. I wouldn't say a bit, like, I still know I have makeup on my face. It doesn't look... Oh, I also put this makeup on at about 10 a.m. It is 10 p.m., so we're doing 12 hours. It's not... Like I said, it's not that bad. I need to touch up my under eye area, but I'll get on that in a minute. But to not top it with a powder, and it was like 70 degrees today. The sun, I still got my sunglasses on my head. The sun was beaming today, and y'all know I am oily. And my nose is shiny, but I did not touch up my face at all today. And this is what we have. It is, you can see the oil here, but it's far, like, I used to be a grease trap. So I feel like that foundation with the primer spray, and I didn't set it with a powder. Like, this is shiny. Like, I could touch it up, but the fact that I did not even set my face with a powder, and this is all I got, I am just very impressed with that. Very impressed with that. Love this foundation, by the way. Little goes a long way. I only used a little bit today. I didn't really cake it on like I usually do, but it was enough. And the primer spray, so everything's looking good with that. Now, for my under eye area, I use the NYX Conceal, Correct, and Contour Kit in medium. This is the one, I have the deep one. Now, the deep one, let me show you. I have actually used a little bit of this shade to do my under eye area. And this is not, it's not bad. It's not like the NYX concealer in the jar. It is close to NYX concealer in the jar. It's just not the same color. But as far as the thickness and creaminess, I'm okay with it. I've only used it like twice from this. I like this for the contour, but this, I use this shade to do my under eye brightening, and it's just not, look under my eyes, it's just not working. It went on creamy and smooth like the other ones, but it just wasn't enough coverage. It just seemed like my darkness was either super, super strong, and it just, I'm going to try some other shades, but it just wasn't opaque enough to cover for me. Like, I think maybe I just used the wrong shade. I'm going to give it a couple more chances. And also, I set it with this Benai banana powder, because I'm like, I'm trying to get away from my soft focus powder. But I set it with the Benai banana powder. And this Benai banana powder is exactly what it is. It's a setting powder. So it's a little bit on the translucent side, but still, that didn't help because I needed more coverage. So actually the Black Radiance Soft Focus Powder actually gave me a little bit more coverage. Now it's gone because it's like 12 hours later. But it actually gave me a little bit more coverage because this is actually a pigmented powder. Like, this actually has shade to it. So that saved it though. It looked really good. That saved it, the concealer. Now as far as creasing, it didn't crease. It's just didn't cover as much as I wanted it to cover. So if you don't have bad circles or anything like me, that may be good for you. I'm going to keep trying it and trying the other shades, trying the corrector, see if that works. But that's just one shade. I just think it was a dud shade for me. Okay. Then continuing with the face, I use the, where's my, okay. I use the Ulta Contour Kit, and I am proud to say that this darkest Goddess bronzer, I went to contour with this, and I don't want to say it was too dark, but it was serious on my face. Like, I was like, what? I had to wipe it off, and this makes me so happy because, you know, it's hard to find contour shades for us dark women, and I'm not that dark, but it was, let me see if I can swatch and show you guys. Like, it is, I don't know, but it doesn't look that bad on my hand. Like, you see it? But on my face, it was like, I don't know, maybe it didn't go with the foundation, but it was extra dark. And I was like, whoa, son. So that made me happy. So I have some options. And I actually used the golden bronzer, which was still dark. And I mixed it with the bombshell bronzer just to give myself a really light contour around the face, but enough to know it's a contour. And I'm just so happy with this. I'm so happy with the fact of these shades. They're all matte. The two highlighters, this is the Radiance highlighter and the Luster highlighter. I haven't used those yet, but just the bronzer, like, I'm so happy to find a palette where I actually have options and don't just have to go to the darkest shade. And that just made me really, really happy. My blush kind of worn off, but you can kind of worn off, but I can still see some hints of it, is the Inglots. This is the Freedom System palette, and I have two blushes, and this lighter one, let me tell you the shade. I know the darker one's 63, but the lighter one, the hell if I know. Let's find out right now. This is the shade 61. So this is the blush that I'm wearing, and when I tell you pigment, like pigment, let me put it on right now. I'm going to just show you. I'm taking this makeup off. So we're going to go in with my brush. One tap. One tap. Look at that big, I look like a clown. Like, I gotta blend it out, but I mean, it's the bomb. It's matte. This is a concentrated swatch of it. It's matte. It's good. It's can't knock at any points. Yeah. Also, my highlighter for the day, I am just all over the place. I'm looking for a wipe. My highlighter for the day was, where is it? It's from Inglot. Oh, here it is. Excuse me. This is the Sparkling Dust Face, Eyes, and Body. It doesn't have a name on it. When I was at IMAX, it says, is that D4 or 04? I think it's 04. It's 4. This, oh my God. So beautiful. Put it on with a face. Why they give you a puff, I don't know. Like, put this stuff all over your face. Don't ask me. I like this puff. I'm going to keep it, though. here's what it looks like. You ready for this? Like, I can't express to you how awesome, how pretty is that? So that's what I had on today as my highlight. This is a long one. As my highlight, okay? Then on to eyes, my mascara. I layered it up. It's not new though. I use my Last Sensational and Falsies. I have on some, I don't have any top liner, but my bottom liner is Urban Decay. And my shadow for my underbrow, my brow highlight, I actually used this. I got this palette from eBay. I talked about it in my makeup collection video briefly. This is the Sonia Kashuk Eye on Neutral, and it is the matte one. People love this palette. I mean, YouTube community love this palette. It's from the drugstore. It is a matte palette. A matte neutral palette. It's $19.99 at Target, and I just couldn't bring myself to do that. And so I found it on eBay for like $8. Free shipping. So I got my hands on it. And I used a combination of these 3 shades under my brow. They're creamy, pigmented. That's all I can give you. Because, hold on. Give you a couple swatches. That's all I can give you because those are the only ones I used. But, I mean, overall, it's all right. Can't really knock it at any points. And then I used my new Inglot Freedom System eyeshadow palette for the eyes. And I used the center 3 shades. They're very pigmented, very creamy, very buttery, easy to blend. Like, this look was on point this morning and today. So, oh, my finger's wet. So, wait a minute. That's why I had a wet finger here. So, I mean, beautiful, creamy. I'm excited to keep using that palette and hopefully in the future get more. So, yeah. I think that's all the new items. Oh, my lipstick. Real quick. This has actually been on for like 4 hours. I touched it up. I put some more on like 4 hours ago. It's very ugly looking right now. But on my lips is the City Color Be Matte lipstick. I've had these lipsticks before. Like, I have a couple of these, but these are the newest shades I got from iMats. And this is in the shade Nisi M32. And it is a very bright, beautiful pink. I love the formula of these lipsticks because they're dry. Like, not drying, but dry where they last all day. Like, they last long enough. I think the drier matte lipsticks last longer. That's why those liquid lipsticks that get so dry, they last forever. Like, the moisture is what slips them off your lips. So that's what I like. Is that it for new products? I also use this brush, the Royale & Langnickel crease brush, to do some of my eye look. Worked just fine. Anything else here? That is it. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, any requests for any type of tutorials, anything you saw on iMats, I'm reading your comments. I'm loving you guys. Leave it down below. Please share my brother's GoFundMe link. Please share it. Please, 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 please donate whatever you can. Tell people to donate whatever they can. It's for a good cause, helping your kid get an education. And I really, 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 really appreciate it. So I will see you guys in the next video. I love you all. And take care. Bye.